How about if we move up a little bit and talk about life size? So I'm talking about XR environments and browsing lessons and etc. The reflections is something very interesting. So if you look at the banana is actually reflecting the object, the real object. I talked about it before, but now you can also see it in action. Life size means that I can take an object, click on this button here, and then it becomes scale 1 to 1. So now I can actually walk around it in my garden, holding my phone in front of my eyes and experience it. I can go upstairs. No, that's unfortunately not possible, although it's very tempting. But it gives me a very solid feeling, and this is specifically useful when I'm multiple user and I try to explain or do a 3D guided tour or a 3D recording, which we'll come to later. We've added environments as a new feature this year with this release. Actually was already in 8.4, and with the environments you are able to move from just like you see an object-centric environment or just a 360 environment to a whole multi-station learning experience. Then I can move from one station to the other in a room, and I have learning objects spread out through that space. And again, it becomes much more exploratory and more, let's say, immersive, engaging experience, as you can see here. And again, this works in various modalities as usual. So you see a variation from headsets to all the way to mobile devices. I showed you already the examples. I'm not going to repeat what I showed previously when you have a mobile device versus you have a different environment. So that's possible. You can also switch on a flip. So here by the way, here's interesting. You can see here how I'm walking through the space, and each space has a different challenge for me that I have to address. So it's a multi-station experience with different challenges in the same room, rather than going to individual lessons in different places. Hospitals, we talked about that. Changing environments, that's something people want to do quite often, to go from, let's say, place my lesson in different contexts, and that's done with a click of a button. And of course the visual quality propagates through there also, so you can see the fire and how the fire affects the shadow, given that extra sense of engaging realism. The classroom environment multiple lesson is what I was talking about, so you can have several lessons in the same environment. Okay, browsing lessons. How do you do that? So the browsing methodology on the phone is just very simple, very intuitive. The browsing experience on this type of device, if you go to headset, is also very click-oriented. You can see even sound, and not see, but you can listen to the sound. Let's see. Okay. So that gave us a little bit about the big environments.